Okay, hello everyone. I am so excited to help you make your own graphic for your Thrive samples using your Thrive Connect. The reason it is so important that we use Thrive Connect is because then you will automatically have your customer connected to your site. And when you give them a sample, this is for people who are giving their samples in person. When you give someone a personal sample, they have the QR code to take you to your website, right? So if you are sending a customer a sample from the cloud, you can't do that without them being connected to your website, right? Like if your sample's coming from the cloud, they're connected to you, you already know that. But when we give someone a sample face to face, sometimes it's like you want to make sure they don't do anything crazy and they're connected to you, and you want to make sure they have a good experience. And if they decide to order, you don't want them to just randomly go to somebody's site and order. You want someone to order from your site, right? So that is why this is important. Plus, it adds that personal touch to your samples, which is also important. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to make sure that you have your video. If you do not have your video, it's not too late to make one. Just follow along and then come back and watch this replay later when you have your video. You need to have a 1 minute, less than 1 minute, minus 59 seconds. It's like right at 1 minute. 1 minute video of you explaining how to take their Thrive experience. A little helpful hint, a little note of this. I did my video based on a 3-day sample, and I wish I wouldn't have actually said 3 days, because sometimes I want them to, take them slower and do 5 days. Or sometimes I want or I give them a 5-day sample and the video actually says something about this is a 3-day mini Thrive experience. So I wish I wouldn't have said that in mine. If you did, it's okay. Mine says it, but that's my little tip. Charlie, you'll have to turn that sound off. Yeah. And then, so you need to have your video in your photo album. I did my video on Instagram, because when you do a Instagram story, it times you. So you know how much time is ticking, you know how much longer you have. And then when it's over, you can put your captions on the video also. So I like having the captions on mine. I like the filter that's on it. So you've got to have your video before you can start anything. So once you have your video, this is the part where I think I might need to share my screen with you guys on my phone. I'm gonna see if I'm able to do that. Just let me try and see. It says, see, this is, you guys, I'm not the best at technology here. So let me see if I can invite myself on my phone. I don't know if I've done this once or twice before, but honestly, I am not the best at this, but that's okay because we're in this together. So meanwhile, make sure you know where your video is, if you have it popped up, that it's, ready to go, because then we're going to go over to Thrive Connect. So if you're going to follow along and do this with me, just pull up your Thrive Connect, and that's where we're going to put it. Come on. I'm going to try this, you guys. Hopefully it works. Launch meeting. Hopefully there's no sound issues with this. Come on. Copy link. Thank you for being patient with me, you guys, because, Oh. I'm gonna probably pop up twice on here. Yep, there I am twice. Okay. Dial in. Oh, reclaim host. There we go. I am now the host. This is fun. Okay, I'm going to stop my video. Still recording. Okay. All right, now I'm going to try and share my screen. And okay, yay. All right, now I'm going to open up my Thrive Connect. Here we are. You guys, I'm getting somewhere. I can see the chat. So if you have anything that you want to type into the chat, I can see the chat. So yay. Okay. So the first thing you want to do that you need to do is make sure you're at My Tools. So I have actually, if you don't already know this, first things first, you always want to swipe down when you open your Thrive Connect to refresh and make sure, so it even tells you pull down to refresh, make sure you're getting all of the correct things on your screen. And what I had done is at the very top right where you see the little menu like toggle, if you click that, it shows you everything that's available to you in your Thrive Connect. These are all of the categories that Thrive Connect gives you. And if you don't want any of them to be shown at all, you can totally just turn it off, toggle it off, and you can completely not have it at all on your screen. Or you can also, if you push the little menu buttons, like the three little lines on the right hand side, you can move them around. So I take my tools and social assets and put them at the top, and then I have what's new, but you can totally just kind of click that and rearrange your whole entire Thrive Connect app. So this is just a little fun fact. I put my tools and social assets at the top because those are the things I personally use the most. So when you go to your home screen here, yours will probably look different than mine because I've moved mine around. So Courtney, I'm totally going to see if you can mute yourself because I don't know how to do it because I'm using two different things and I don't know where to find it. But anyway, thank you. Okay, so what you're going to do is go to My Tools and you're going to click Add New Media. This is where you're adding your own graphics, your own pictures, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to choose video because you have your video ready to go and it needs to be a minute or less. Remember, if you go too long, it will not upload to Thrive Connect. And also I think 1 minute is plenty of time. It's not too long to explain how you're going to take your 3 steps. I did this a long time ago, so my video is way buried in my camera roll, but I'm going to just pick a video. So when you click video, it automatically clicks record video, or you can click upload media. Okay, I actually want to select from gallery is the one I'm going to choose. I don't even know. Okay, either one. I don't know where these are. These must be videos. These are just from, oh, look, there's one of Lindsay right there. These are from Cabo the last time we went. I think this is funny. Might be Lindsay going down the, it's a 5-second video. She was sliding down the sliding down the waterfall. And so once you click the video's on here. That was a fun time. This is what lifestyle getaways are totally about. Once you click your video and it's in there, this is where you need to edit this. Okay, this is very important because this is what your customer is going to see when they click the QR code and it pops up. So you're going to either edit thumbnail. Okay, the thumbnail is the picture that's popping up on their screen when you send it. This is the image they're going to get. So for this one, you know, I could pick a part of the video, or what I did was I put upload thumbnail and went to gallery, and you will have all of your pictures, and you can choose a picture for it to show up. So what I personally did when I did mine was it was just a graphic that says it has the 3 steps on it. So in this video, the title is Mini Thrive Experience is what I typed in there, or Mini Thrive Experience directions. And then I'll go and I'll show you what I typed in my description. I just wanted to show you what it looks like when you add it. Once you enter everything at the top right, it will say next and it will create it for you. I'm gonna discard that. And I'll show you what mine ended up looking like. So this is my graph. That's the graphic I chose. That is what shows up. And so my title was Mini Thrive Experience Directions. You can see that it's 59 seconds long. And this was the description I typed in. So remember, they're going to scan your QR code, and this is what's going to pop up. So if you're watching this on the replay or whatever, you can always just take a picture of this or take a screenshot, and you can have this for later. But I put my phone number in there and let them know about the offer. I'm offering them their tax and shipping on a full month. This is what they're going to see. And also, let's see if I can go to it. What happens when I go to it? Share. Hold on, let me see how I did this before. Share. Copy. No, wait, hold on. Oh, there, I clicked play. There we go. I picked play. I clicked play. That way I didn't have to actually open it. This is what they see when they click the QR code. There's the title at the top. There's the picture that I picked for them to see. And you can see that the description is not on here. It's because that's just what they're going to see when they pop it into their QR code. Once they go to Thrive Connect, this is what it says. This is what it shows. But it automatically is going to let them order for Thrive. If you're just giving them a 3-day sample, you don't know if they're going to go to the right website. But when they click on your QR code, it is going to take them directly to your Thrive Connect website. So my name is Samantha, and I'm so excited and grateful that you are going to be experiencing 3 days of Thrive. So I'm going to give you directions on your mini Thrive experience and how to take it. I just want you to keep in mind, this is not going to change your life in 3 days, okay? It took a lot longer than 3 days for our bodies to get in this position. It takes a lot longer for it to get out. So this is just to see how the shape texture is, how it feels to wear a sticker all day, and how it can easily fit into your day. So first things first, you're going to take your capsules first thing in the morning on an empty stomach before you start your day, as soon as your feet hit the floor, with water, okay, first. Second, you're going to mix up your shake with, you can mix it with water, milk, almond milk, whatever you choose. You drink this 20 to 40 minutes after you take those capsules. And then you just put on your DFT, your wearable nutrition. You want to put it on a lean muscle area, okay? And that's it. You're ready to go. Okay, so that's my video, right? Hopefully, if you haven't done yours yet, that gives you some inspiration for what to say in yours. I do not like hearing myself. So that was fun. All right, so now you have everything in your Thrive Connect. Now you're going to make your QR code. Yes, you can create a QR code in Canva if you have the paid for version of Canva. I'm going to make this entire thing with people who use the free version of Canva so that we can all use this. So I'm going to share my favorite website for QR codes. I also think it's better to use this website instead of Canva, even if you do have the paid version, because it fits better into a frame. It's a long story, it's a little too extra, but I like this better. So what you're going to do once you have this all uploaded into your Thrive Connect app, you're going to click share, and then you're going to click copy. This is going to just literally copy The link has been copied to your clipboard. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to QR code monkey. So this is what I Google because the monkey one is my favorite. I don't know the exact name of it, but I scroll down to the very first option that pops up, QR code generator, easy to use, bulk creation, QR code. And this is what pops up. So I would copy and paste this into the chat. However, then I'm gonna lose what I copy and pasted from my Thrive Connect. So I'm not going to do that here. Just know, okay, so it looks like QR code monkey.com is what the website is. At the top where it says enter content. Oh, that's the one. Okay, it was already set up for me. It says your URL. And you're just going to delete what's already there. That's this website that's popping up. And you're gonna just paste your link. That is my link to, yes, screenshot it if necessary. Yes, thank you, Sonia. Or take a picture if you're on your desktop. And I will post all the links after this too with the recording. So you're gonna paste your link here, and from here you can actually edit any of this if you wish. You can change the color. You can add an image if you want to. You can customize the way that the dots show up. It literally gives you every option. For now, I'm just going, once you get your site in there, your content is set up on here. You just scroll down and choose create QR code, and that is your code for your website. The easiest thing for me to do personally is I just screenshot this. This is why I am screen sharing with you guys, because I'm going to use my phone and my desktop, but until I get to the desktop, all of these are necessary. So I'm just going to screenshot this. And then I'm going to crop it so that it is only the square that I'm seeing. And that is it. That is your QR code. Done. Save to photos. And now I have my QR code. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up my Canva. I kind of started a little bit. Oh, okay, that's where I was before. Haha, I was helping with designs there. I'm going to open this one. I just literally only took the text from the previous one that we had. We used to use this one. Somehow, some way, this is locked and I cannot even copy and use it. It is not usable. It is just something I'm gonna have to make the most of it. So this is what mine used to have. I just took the main verbiage here and I'm using it in this brand new example. So this is literally the new graphic that we're going to make. So what I'm going to do here now that you guys have your QR code is I'm going to see if I can stop. Let's see. Work with me on the screen stuff here, guys. Sorry. Okay, stop share. There I am. Now I got to reclaim the host somehow. Okay. Maybe I have to do this here. Oh, make host. I am now the host. Okay, now I can leave this, hopefully, and start my video. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to share my screen and I should have that same thing popped up. Hopefully you guys are still with me and I'm not confusing you too much. I'm trying to make sure that I speak in complete sentences and everything is understandable. But if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me, to type in the chat what your questions are, or add to whatever I'm saying. Let me pop the chat back up. There we go. Okay. What we're going to do from here is totally up to you. I'm going to share this link with you guys. Just know that you can totally make this from scratch if you choose. This is the size of this is business card. It's not going to say that here. So I chose a business card template and I just picked a blank one because I'm doing this with you guys here and I'm kind of going to be pulling from this other example. So the top, I put enjoy your sample. I don't know if this will let me copy it. I'm gonna try. It's not having it. I don't know why it's not letting me copy that. This is the only thing I can copy from there. It's driving me crazy, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna click on the text button on the left. This is all, they have updated Canva, so things do look a little bit different right now. I'm gonna add a text box. I'm going to type enjoy your sample. And I, of course, am all about things looking pretty. That is my jam. So I'm going to change the font. I'm going to, let's see. I made the initial font kind of bold. That way it's easy to read for people who are needing that, right? Enjoy your sample. And these are both free fonts, so this should translate easily. And just when you move things around, that pink line that pops up in the center, that's showing you that your design is centered. So if I move this around, it'll kind of show me where it's popping up. This right here shows me that it's right in the center, and you can even scroll down until it gets in the middle. So that is literally in the center. This is centered, and I want to bring this up a little higher. Now, what I'm going to do next is add my own picture. On my graphic that I had made, this one right here, I took the picture on the same day that I made the video so that the picture on my flyer matches what I'm wearing and what I look like in the video. So I don't look like two different people, or like one picture I look like I just got back from the gym or something, and another one I'm dressed up, or I wanted it to look similar. So this was on the same exact day that I took the video. I also took the photo. And so what we need to do next is get our picture up there. If you see, I'm just going to pick a different one because that one is so far down. This is the picture, and this is not going to work. This is just not going to work. So I'm going to make it smaller. You can totally just leave yourself with the background if you wish, or you can remove the background. Again, BG Remover is a paid for option on Canva. So you cannot do it here if you have the free version of Canva. So what we need to do is you're going to go to remove.bg. And this website is free, remove.bg, and you're going to upload your image to this. I don't even know what images I have on here that I could use. But if you bring your file here, it will automatically remove the background for you for free. And from here, if you guys want to screenshot this, remove.bg, from here, you can save your photo and bring it back and upload it to your design. So I'm going to go ahead and just click BG Remover on here because it's going to be faster than trying to figure out where that picture came from and when and how I did that. So it's gonna remove the background for me. And then I'm gonna move me around a little bit. I put myself in the corner and I'll tell you why. Because this picture for like in real life, I've cut my arms off. My arm is cut off and I look like I'm missing a chunk of my arm. So I personally feel like if I put myself in the corner, it doesn't look as bad as it does, you know, when I look like a rectangle. I'm still missing a little piece of me here, but on my original one, I did the same thing, right? I can't move myself to show you because for whatever reason, it is locked, you guys. I don't know why it did that to me. I can't edit it. Okay, so you have enjoy your sample, the directions, and now what you want to do is put your QR code on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open up Canva from my phone. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth to sharing my screen because it's too much. So what I've done is I've opened up the same exact document on my phone. So I have it both on my desktop and my phone. Yes, you could do this entire thing from your phone if you have to. It's just easier to maneuver things with a mouse than it is with your fingertips. I always mess things up when I'm trying to do it on my phone. I do all of my designs from my desktop. But from here, you guys know I just screenshot and saved my QR code. So what I'm going to do is open up my phone. I'm going to choose the button that you choose is camera, and it will pop up all of your recent camera roll things. And I just picked the most recent one and it says add to page. So you click that and it automatically pops up on your screen. There it is. This is my QR code that I already made. So feel free to scan that and see what happens to either from mine that I'm showing you right here, or you can, you know, do your own, see if that works for you. So a lot of times what I'll do before I even upload anything is I will just double check to make sure that it works on my own, you know, on someone else's phone. You'll probably have to scan your own code. But let me show you I'm gonna show you a little trick. And you're gonna have to, let me see, I might have to stop sharing just so you can see my phone. Okay, so in my photo album, this is my QR code. And if you hold it down, so you don't need to have another device. If you hold it down, it gives you options. The options are open in Safari, copy link, share, or add to reading list. So if you want to see that it works, I choose open in Safari. Come on, open. And it's going to take me right there. This is my thing. So that is how you can test it to make sure it works. But all you do is just kind of hold down, you know, here it is. You'll just kind of press on it and it automatically pops up that little menu at the bottom. Sorry, I know this is a lot of screen showing, but this is a visual training, okay? All right, back to sharing my screen here. Here we are. You've got this important thing, you've got the directions, also important, and the other thing, what else did I put on here? Okay, for $25 off, text me. So if they text me, I'm gonna be able to stay in contact with them, because if I just give them a sample, like TJ and I do booths at the gym, right? And so we might have their email, but we don't know who's who. We don't know who we were talking to. So if they text me, I have communication with them, I'm going to incentivize them by giving them $25 off. This is way too hard to read. So I'm going to change the text there. And I'm going to center it again. And I think the other thing I put was, yes, easy as 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to copy this and bring it here. Easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. We'll move this down. This is all, for me, it's all, I love how it's telling me how even this is. If you just kind of hover around here, it shows you where to place things so it's not all over the place. So it shows it's in the center. Now I moved it down a little and it's showing it's literally right equal to the top text and the bottom text. And then if I go side to side here, it shows me that it's right in between the QR code and my picture. So this is right where I want it to be. And I think that's all that was on there. Yeah, that's all I put. So from here, if you want to do a little something fun in the background, you can go to elements on the left-hand side. I think I'm a little into the word there. And you can type in anything here. So I'm gonna type in color splash. And I'm gonna go to graphics here, and there's a ton of different color splashes. I think this blue one right here is the one that I had chosen before. You can pick any of them, and it will just kind of show up behind your words. If it happens to come on top of your words and it's not in the background, like actually it looks like it's on top of my QR code right here a little bit, you want to click on the image. Make sure you've clicked on only that image and choose the word position. And now you have a whole bunch of things on this list here, and you're going to click to back, and it's going to make it go all the way behind everything. And now it's just a little color splash. You could totally type in, I wouldn't put in a picture of the Thrive experience unless you can make it transparent, and that might be a good idea. Let's see, I'll leave this. Let's see, let's leave this. I'm gonna go to uploads. I don't know if I'll have something in here that's, I mean, well, you guys, I work on this every day, so there's so many images. Okay, so I do have some Thrive here. See how even though it's behind the text, it just looks it's too much going on here. I would either make it smaller and move it, okay? And this I've already removed the background of. Or you could leave it big, and you can click this button here that says transparency. It's like the little checkerboard. If you click that and go down here, it kind of almost disappears into the background. So it lets the words be the focus. So you can totally use those. You know what I will do is I'm going to keep this at 100. I'm going to make it smaller, and I'm going to put it up here for you guys to have. So when I share this link with you, you'll have this picture already and you won't have to go and find one. And I'm going to copy this and put it on the other side. I just feel like it looks good. So here you can see where it says 0.042 on each side. That's how you know it's exactly where the other one is. So that way, that's how you know it's even. So you can have, yep, those are even. You can even, oh, I don't know where my guides are. That's too extra. This is how it will look. And if you don't want these, you can delete them. If you obviously change me. Sandra says, fantastic information, Sam. I didn't realize that you could even move what you see first in the Thrive Connect app. Yes, that is such important. So important for me so that I get what I need to see. Let's see, another option here. So I'm going to duplicate this so that you guys have two options. They just redid Canva and I'm still learning it literally over the weekend. Let's see if I can duplicate this page. Edit. I don't want the background. Maybe that's why. I don't want to click anything. Come on. There we go. Can we duplicate it from here? Okay. You guys, this is not normal. I don't want the position. I want to duplicate the page. Okay, we're gonna add page 2. And then what I'll do is I'm just gonna copy all of this until I figure out how this is working. And paste it. Okay. And this back in the center. Okay. Some other fun things you can do if you want to. This is still okay, if you select everything, you can move it all together. Fun fact. There is this. There's the center. There it is. Okay, it's back. You can edit things on your text. So if you want your text to stick out a little bit more, you can click on all of this. I find if you send us things from your paid version, yes, I made sure everything we've used here is from the free version, except for the background remover. That's the only thing I used that was paid for. So you can use my images, you can do anything on here because everything I've used here today is free text, free everything. So what you can do from here is select all, and if you click on see all at the top here, there are different text effects. These are also free. There's all different ways you can edit your text here, and some of them are really fun. Let's see. Yes, Google has free background removers. I just go to Google and type in remove.bg, and that's what pops up. So here is Splice, and once you pick one, you can edit it from there. So I could hop in there and change the color, make it pop a little bit more, okay? You can offset this. There are so many different ways that you can edit the text itself. I really like to use shadow. Same thing, you click it and you're like, it's not that much of a difference. But if you click it again, there are options. So I'm going to change the color, use pink, and still not that dramatic, but here is the transparency, and you turn it all the way up. You can offset it a little more, and it's going to change and give your design just a little bit of flair. Also, another thing you can do with your QR code, because this is a picture, you can come over to Elements and type in or go to the option where there are frames. And so down here is the frames, see all, and I'm going to use, you can use a square one. You could use, here is a Polaroid frame. You can move this around a little bit and take your QR code, and it fits right inside of there. So you are able to also, you could change the color of this Polaroid. You see, if I click on it at the very top, there are colors. So you can change it to bright white, which blends it right in. So we don't want to do that. You can change it to anything you want so that it's more visible. You could type a little scan. So this is going to move around now. It's not, it just fits right inside there. So I'm going to write scan me, and we're gonna make it a little smaller. We're gonna turn it and we're gonna move it. You guys, I hear so many times like, man, I wish I was good at Canva, or I'm just not good at it, or I've tried and I don't understand it. I did not learn any of this just because I'm good at it. I learned it by going to YouTube, typing in how to do something on Canva, I'll watch a tutorial on how to do it, and then come back and figure it out. But if you can literally just edit this to your name, to your phone number, to the picture that you want, to your QR code. Everything else is just fun. So I'm going to encourage you to start here, okay? Tweak what you need to do, put your personal stuff in here, your code, your photo. I think Lindsay said she's going to use the 3 steps instead of using her. Yeah, I might use the 3 steps and not my picture. The only reason I did use my picture is because for the same reason of me going to the gym and passing these out, I want my picture on the page so they remember my face, right? So they went to this event and they saw all these people at all these different booths. I want them to be like, oh, this is the stuff I got from the girl who looked like this. She was wearing the sticker. And so it just is a little cohesive. But you can make this however you want. You don't have to put your information on there. The most important thing that you have, I mean, information as far as your phone number, the most important thing is the QR code is there. Because when you're getting somebody your product, you want it to come back to you. So I'm going to change this to Thrive Connect graphic with QR code. And I will share this in our chat. Again, you can use any of these. This is just a little bit different. You've got the Polaroid, you can change the color of any of this stuff. Again, is free. It's all on the app, whether you're paid for or not. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. I love doing this. So to me, it is so simple, but I understand that not everyone is there yet. I promise you, if you message me and you need help, I will help you. I will probably say, screenshot it and send it to me so I can see what you're looking at or I can see what's going on. But I'm happy to work with you guys on this. I like doing it, so you're not bothering me. But play with it, and really you can't mess anything up. I'm going to share the link. It will make you make a copy of this and you can play with every single aspect of what there is to offer. And I promise you, the more you play with it, the better you'll get. So I'm going to wrap this up so I can get the recording up. I will share all of the links to the background remover and the QR code thing. And I can't wait to see all of your graphics that you make. So with that, happy Tuesday, happy payday, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.